Hello, everyone. Welcome to my bold and the beautiful gossip channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. Brooke informs Ridge at Forrester that Hope is not at fault. Carter tells Ridge that he may either leave or return to the office. "Will you at least be man enough to admit that you stole this company for her?" yells Ridge. He informs Hope that because of her, he offered Carter another chance but didn't accept it. He will have lost everything as a result of her when the ship is righted, and he will despise you for it, man. Just as everyone else despises you. I will not allow you to get away with this. Brooke's eyes narrow. Zen informs Will and Electra that Justin Barber is still present in the salon. Will explains that he worked for his father as a lawyer. Whatever is happening is intense, according to Zend. He informs Electra that things aren't always this way. If problems arise, they are usually fixed really fast. But this? I'm not sure. Zen tells Electra that she probably won't be impacted by whatever is happening. The jewelry collection will undoubtedly be successful. They discuss the cancellation of Hope for the future. Zend acknowledges the pain. Electra doesn't understand. Both Hope and Steffi appear to be powerful, inspirational women. Shouldn't they have similar goals? Electra will be. Deacon is happy that Remy appears to want to stay in Los Angeles for a while at Il Giardino. You have no idea, Remy thinks as he leaves. Remy follows Deacon to the bar and strikes up a conversation with him about the eatery. He is impressed after learning that Hope Logan is his daughter. Even though she's been under a lot of stress lately, Deacon is really proud of her. Remy inquires as to whether her Aunt Katie is Will's mother, since she is aware that she works with family. Is he trying to map out her family trees? Deacon wonders. Deacon B&B Remy. Justin reminds everyone in the hallway of Forrester Creations that the LLC comes first. Carter is in charge of the business. Ridge claims to have played them, but he is actually being played. They will reclaim the business. Your loss? That won't change. Everything is gone from you. You lost your honor, your integrity, our friendship, your place in this family, and your place in this business. For what purpose? For a tiny sob story. For this one? Did Hope not receive what she desired? How did she act? Did she give you a sense of hero status? Hope claims to adore him. You don't see it, do you? Asks Ridge. He informs Carter that the game is over because he handed him a way out. All right, Brooke. As he leaves, he says, "Let's go home." Deacon questions Remy's intense interest in the Logans at Il Giardino. According to Remy, a friend of his from back home recently began working at Forrester. Deacon understands that he's referring to the girl who dated Will Spencer. Remy acknowledges her uniqueness. He wants to learn more about the new individuals in her life. Deacon inquires as to why he wishes to remain in Los Angeles. Remy jokes that his famous pizza is the reason he's staying. When he requests a break, Deacon responds, "Of course." B&B Remy. Steffi informs Carter and Hope in the main office that her father is finished with them, but she isn't. "You pulled off a coup." Moving forward, Carter says, they're doing what's best for the business. Steffi asserts that this cannot be resolved. She finds it hard to comprehend how Carter could have made such a bad choice. Hope laments that his suggestions were not taken seriously by her family. Steffi claims that she gave Carter ideas. Carter is not interested in hearing it. According to Steffi, they're insane if they believe they will accept this. Hope shouldn't even be in the building. "I fired you." Carter claims that he is now making those choices. Ridge claims that Justin will make things right at the Forrester mansion. "Someone better," says Eric. Ridge is sure Carter will regret not taking the way out he offered. Brooke wants them to take a breath and remember who they're talking about. Ridge says he stole their company. He's a traitor. Brooke argues, "Ridge, he's your best friend." Ridge grunts, "He's not my best friend." He asks what he's doing where Hope is concerned. Brooke informs him that he can't blame her daughter, and Ridge, "The way you spoke to her." Ridge booms, "The way I spoke to her? I'd speak the same way to anyone who tries to steal from us." Carter did what he did because of Hope. In the salon, Electra notices this meeting is really getting to Zend. He just wants to know what's going on. He decides to go up and investigate. Will says he's going with him. As they exit, Remy shows up. He tells Electra he's there with a pizza delivery and wanted to see her. Electra tells him she didn't order a pizza. He wanted to surprise her and also to check out Forrester and see her in action. She says dreams really do come true. He tells her New York was their dream. Come on, Electra. Let's get out of here. LA is so fake. Electra can't leave now and reminds him they're just friends. Remy says they're more than friends. She says, not like that. Just then, Will returns. Remy, what are you doing here? Electra B&B. In the Forrester living room, Ridge tells Eric they have to find a way to scrub Carter from the LLC. Eric says he's a traitor, but he's good at what he does. Ridge says he was, and then Hope got a hold of him. Brooks says that's not how it happened. Eric complains that he wants to change their company into a conglomerate. He's not going to happen. Ridge says he won't either. He'd like to see Carter run a fashion house without a designer. Eric's distressed that his children no longer have a say in how the company he founded is built. Ridge promises they'll get it back. Eric walks off to make some phone calls. Ridge asks Brooke if she sees the toll this is taking on his dad. Someone just took the company. Someone that's supposed to be their friend. All of this is happening because of your daughter. In the main office, Hope tells Steffi she's too biased to be a good leader. Steffi says, I see you for who you are, you conniving manipulator. Carter understands Steffi is upset, but she's only proving him right with these attacks. He's determined to bring fairness back to the company. Steffi asks what's fair about him tricking them into signing over their company. She says Hope turned him against her. You don't see because you're blind. I do because she's done this before. She misled my brother. She went after my husband, and now she's using you for revenge. This is all payback. Come on. Hope hollers. Has she really forgot why she fired her? Steffi will never forget what she did. There is no way back now. This will be undone, and she will wish she'd walked out of the building and kept going because she just turned adversary into her worst nightmare. With that, Steffi shoulder checks Hope and leaves the office. In the Forrester living room, Brooke tells Ridge she understands how painful this is, but he accused her daughter. She agrees what Carter did was wrong, but there has been one mistake after another. They all need to take a breath and figure out a solution. He can't just lash out. I think you need to get a hold of your emotions. He booms that his company was just taken from him. Brooke wants to support him. She knows it's heartbreaking and he's furious, but you can't do this. You can't blame Hope. You cannot attack my daughter. In the main office, Carter and Hope embrace. They knew today was going to be hard. Hope didn't know she'd hear the man she once called Dad say those things to her. That was hard. Steffi is no surprise, but we did what we thought was best for the company. It just came at a heavy price. She tells Carter he's so courageous, and because he didn't stoop to their level, he demonstrated that Forrester Creations is in the right hands. Carter couldn't have done it without her. We're going to be great. His first order of business is to reinstate hope for the future and its wonderful creator. Hope grins, and they express their love. Hope says, Carter, never forget, you are a good man. They kiss passionately.